Hey guys, today we're going to be talking about the best feature on the DJI Mini 2. Hey guys, welcome back to the video. So today we're testing out DJI Mini 2. It's going to be a fun video today. It's going to be quite unique, but I'm going to be spying on my daughter as she's actually learning some independence, trying to find her way to a tram track, getting ready for school. Testing out today the video quality, the battery, the zoom, and also the OcuSync 2.0 system on the tests that we're going to be doing today. It's going to be quite a long video, so I'm going to talk you way through it and just show you what we're going to be doing, focusing on that signal, which is going to be really crucial, and also the height. Because I'm actually going to be following my daughter, it actually needs to be quite a low height. So we're going to be around about 25 to 30 meters in height. But the 4K image coming from this drone, zoomed in 2 times, I still think gives a really nice crisp image. Using that 2 times zoom, it still retains that quality and it looks really good. So as she's now learning to walk on her own, get into tram stops and bus stops ready for school, this drone is a fantastic tool to be able to spy on her, but also give her that confidence that I am actually watching her, and if there's any problems I can actually see where she is. So just as we're turning this corner now, that signal starts to drop, but as you'll see very shortly, then it gains that signal again. I'm also flying this from inside my house just to make it extra tricky on this drone, and that signal's still performing brilliant. So the location's going to be walking to is just where that purple dot is, the tram tracks over there. So I'm going to be keeping a close eye on her, just increasing that height now, just checking that transmission. There is a bit of interference in this area as you've seen from before, but what I also need to do, which I've not done yet, which is a schoolboy error, is put that back to return to home mode. It was on hover from the last trip. So this DJI Mini 2 being so small and discreet, it's a fantastic tool to spy on your kids, just to make sure that they're up to no good. Oh dad, I'm just going to nip to the shop and get something. Half an hour later they're not back. So you just get your drone over, see where they are. Oh look, they're on the park. So you know, it's such a discreet way of actually be able to fly and monitor. But I feel like something out of them old TV shows where you had the police in the helicopter zooming in on the suspect. So that's what I feel like today, stroke a bit of old GTA mode. I'll leave this area now because the seagulls aren't liking my drone. Let's just fast forward this back up to the next junction. But as you can see, the quality is still good. You see this person here approaching from the top. So if you actually want to see what's going on there, you can zoom in. Still at 4K, this is 2 times zoom. Just great quality coming from this drone. A drone this small, it's brilliant. The quality from this drone is amazing. That signal, look, still pretty much full bars of signal. At the distance I'm at, just over 300 meters away, height of 30 meters, so I'm really flying low today, and it gives a really crisp image. The 4K images obviously from the memory card look ace, but even when you go back to this is the live feed, which has been screen recorded. There's no jittering or stuttering whatsoever, and I can just follow her, as you can see there in the bottom of the corner, on her path towards finding this tram tracks, hopefully, and hopefully she can get there before that battery dies. But soon, using the HD function, we can get even closer using the 4 times zoom, which I'll show you, and I'm so impressed with. So this is such a great feature. That signal dropping out a little bit, but look at this is a live feed and it's great. So don't go and use this to spy on Karen or Bob in their jacuzzi next door, zooming in on them, but this is for me monitoring my child going to the tram tracks. I can spy on her the whole way there, make sure she can get there safely, make sure she can know that area. I can text her if I need to, but this is absolutely brilliant. I just didn't think this would be possible on this drone. I thought I'd be cutting out, albeit it's not a massive distance away, but there is cutting out in different locations. It's signal interference, and I'm also flying within my house. It's absolutely incredible. This drone is amazing. So we're now approaching that tram tracks, and you can see there she's pretty much made it all that way. That signal has stayed really strong, as you can see there, and also the height at only 29 meters in height. We've not actually gone 50 or above. You can fly low, keeping it safe like this with the DJI Mini 2 because of these new regulations. It's absolutely brilliant. Such a great tool. Now I've got somebody else approaching, so let's zoom in now again using that 2 times zoom. I mean, look at the quality. I'm really impressed with that. That's 4K quality zoomed in. It's not optical, it's digital, but it still looks brilliant. So she's made it there now, so now we need to get back. So we're at 54% battery, so we're just over half battery, so we should be able to get back in time as long as she doesn't mess about on the way back. Signal's still strong, 54%. So let's turn around now, and now I'm going to be talking about the different zoom options, and you'll be absolutely amazed of how close you can get into that action. So as you can see, this is now zoomed in at 2 times zoom, 4K 30. I can keep the footage looking really smooth and it's actually zoomed in. I'm still at 28 meters in height. If you go to 2.7K, you've still got only a 2x limitation using 2.7K. But switch over to 1080p and you've now got even a longer zoom range. Again, it's not optical, it's digital, but in bright conditions and in daylight, it's still decent quality. See what you think anyway. So now at 1x zoom, you can see that just in the center of the picture, and I can now zoom in all the way to 4x zoom. Look how close you get that image. So again, she's just in that circle there. 1x zoom, I can now record it, and I'm going to switch over to the 1080p feed, zoom in straight in, and this is now zoomed in up to 3x zoom. And look how close that gets. I'm still at the exact same height in my drone, and I continue zooming in, and I can punch in as much as I can. I mean, that is just absolutely incredible at how close you can actually get with this drone, and that it just is so stable. Now up to 4x zoom, I'm going to actually increase that drone to get her in frame again. There she is, 4x zoom. That quality I still think is great, even though it's cropped in 4x is basically what it's doing. That is the actual original image to get compared to what I was. I would use that all the time. I don't think that quality is bad at all. I've been able to zoom in that much, I think is amazing. You could use this on buildings, you could use this when you're at the beach, you could use this to punch in on different objects and subjects. What a great feature this is. So I am conscious that the battery is only at 36% and we're still quite far away, 390 meters, so I need to start getting back. So I'm going to speed up some parts of this image now. Again, look, that 2x1 zoom, she's just coming into that frame. You can have so much fun with this, it's absolutely great. I just think the quality coming from this drone, I mean, just look how close you can get to her in frame there. She obviously can see that drone above her, but it's really good to be able to actually get in that far when you're only at 25 meters in height to start with. But by punching in 4x amounts, you can get so close. And just imagine the creative options that you could have with this drone now. So now we're only just over 100 meters away, but she's decided to stop and do a TikTok next to this lamppost as my low battery warning is coming on. So it's crucial we need to get back. So luckily she doesn't take too long messing around here. You can see her, and then she then continues. So we've only got 2 roads to go, and that battery is obviously low, but I'm going to cancel that low battery warning and just try and get the remaining footage in to see if we can actually last that whole time. So we've got 2 minutes until a forced landing and 4 minutes until it's battery depleted. So we want to get back pretty soon. As you can see there in the picture, we're not far away, we're only a street away. So I'm going to just now push over to the left hand side and just see her come in now. So the signal is really strong, 10% of battery. It's been able to get there and back. Following a critical low battery just comes on. We made it back just in time, as you can see her now. All the areas I wanted to test today did absolutely brilliant. What an amazing drone this is, and a great example of what you could do with this. That zoom, I just love it so much. That zoom is the best, one of the best features that this drone has. Hope you enjoyed that, guys. Go and check out any other videos. Subscribe if you haven't, ring that bell, all that stuff. If you want to buy the drone, it's linked in the description. You won't be disappointed. Great. See you very soon, guys. Take care. Bye bye.